We lost a very dear friend last night to COVID. So it wasn't really a very happy new year for myself and my wife. Nevertheless, I want to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and a prosperous new year. Now, this information I'm going to share is going to be a reminder for many. It's going to be probably new for some, but I just want to share this so that um, it might hopefully help someone if they should come down with COVID. Now, God has not given us a spirit of fear, right? We don't need to fear COVID. Yes, there are many that are dying from um, this illness, but it's not a death sentence for everyone. We know that probably 99% of those who get it have recovered, right? So what I want to do is to share some things from my family to your family, what we have been doing over the past few months to help to prevent getting COVID, or if you do get COVID, to limit the effects of it, right? Now, prevention is always one of the best things, right? Prevention is better than cure. So what you want to do is to, especially if you already have a pre-existing condition, try to limit the amount of mucus-forming foods that you eat, refined flour, refined rice, any kind of processed foods. Try to get milk out of your diet, right? Anything that's going to create mucus. And if you do have mucus, please don't eat it, right? Try to get that mucus out of your system, spit it out, cough it out, pull it out. Whatever you need to do is try to get that mucus out of your system. One of the things that you can do to aid that process, right, to get it out, to break it up so you can get it out, is to stand over a boiling pot of water. Let the steam, bathe your face. Add maybe 3 pegs of garlic, cut it up, put it in the water. Half of a lemon, cut it up, put it in the water as well. Once it's steaming, then you can add a drop of eucalyptus oil in it. It's going to evaporate very quick, so try to inhale the eucalyptus steam, get it in your nose, get it in your mouth, right? Inhale, inhale. After that eventual evaporates, you can put a drop of peppermint oil in there as well. Do the same thing, inhale, right? And just do the process again. Add another drop of eucalyptus oil. When that goes away within probably like 2 minutes, to add another drop of peppermint oil. And you want to stand over that steam for probably 10 to 15 minutes, right? Help it to break up the mucus that is inside and help you to actually, your system to start, the drainage system to start to work, to start to drain and get all the things out. Another beautiful thing that you can do to aid that process, to get your mucus out and cause the system to start to drain, is by using the cough syrup. Now, we've been using this for many, many years, works beautiful. If you should come down with COVID, is one of the most beautiful things, whether it's a cold, whatever it is, right? It just works. It's great. And so what we're gonna do is get a cup or half cup of honey, use a bulk of garlic. It could be less or more depending on how hot or strong you want to make it, right? You can make it to taste. All right, so I'm just basically going to give you the ingredients, and you can play with it, make it your own. That's pretty much what I do. So a bulk of garlic, put it within your NutriBullet, half or a cup of honey. Use a half or medium size of a small, of a medium size or a small onion, cut it in half or a quarter. Now the onion is going to give it that hot taste on the way down, right? It's going to make you feel this burning sensation. So if you want to reduce the amount of burn that you feel was going down when you take a tablespoon, then you can put less onion in there. You want to also put a piece of ginger. You want to squeeze the juice of 1 lemon or 2 lemon, depending on how watery you want it to be. Then you also want to put some turmeric, maybe like a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of turmeric in there. You want to blend it up, let it become smooth. Once it's finished, pour it in a whatever container that you're gonna store it in. Keep it refrigerated. Now, before you put it in the fridge, add a drop of food grade eucalyptus and a drop of peppermint oil. Could be 1 or 2 drops of each. Shake well, store. You want to take a teaspoon in the morning and a teaspoon in the evening, especially if you're sick, right? You want to do that until you get better, especially if you get COVID. And that will help to get all the mucus out and so forth. Now, one thing you want to do is that if you get sick, if you do get COVID or any other illness, you don't want to eat. Eating is the most strenuous work the body would ever do, right? You don't burn as much energy as you do, even work in construction, like when you eat, right? The digestive process. So you want to limit your intake of food when you're sick. Now, what you want to do is that you want to do a lot more soups without dumplings and stuff like that. Just make it a vegetable broth, a vegetable soup. Get your salads, get your fruit juice and your vegetable juice, drink that throughout the day. That's all you want to do. And that's more than enough because you're going to get really good nutrients from your salads, from your vegetable juice, and from your fruit juice. That's all you want to do until you get better. You want to make sure that your bowels are moving. You want to go to the bathroom every single day. If you have 3 meals a day, you want to go 3 times a day. Constipation is the mother of all diseases. If you're constipated, then all that food that has not been evacuated is going to pass into your bloodstream. The blood feeds the entire system. Every single organ is fed by the blood. If the blood is impure, if the blood have all the different nutrients in it, then your entire system cannot be healthy, right? The Bible let us know that the life of the flesh is in the blood. So if the flesh is going to be healthy, the blood must be healthy. You want to keep the blood pure. And you want to make sure that you're taking all the different nutrients, your vitamin C, your multivitamins. You can get that directly from your fruits and vegetables if you eat enough of it, or just take your multivitamins to make sure that your blood have all the different nutrients in it. Because without the blood being healthy, the body cannot be healthy. You can't fight against diseases if your immune system is not strong, right? One other thing they can do is do your different teas. There are herbal teas. We always make our echinacea with burdock, and at various times add different type of herbs in it, with a fenugreek seed and different things. So, but as a base is always eucalyptus and burdock, right? Echinacea and burdock, and we make that out of a tea and have that ever so often throughout the week. And that's pretty much what we have been doing. There's a lot more that I've been doing. I want to bore us with all the different details, because there's just different things, like for example, if you go outside, you want to put, I'm not too sure if I mentioned it before, but tea tree oil. If you have sinus, or if you feel like you're coming down with COVID, or if you have COVID, just put a little bit of tea tree oil underneath your nose, and to help with your sinus, help with the drainage and so forth. So that's really good to do, a good practice. And make sure you get enough sleep, because if you don't sleep, the body will not have enough energy to fight against any kind of disease, any kind of problem. So get enough sleep. Go outside and get some sunlight. Sun destroy bacteria. We would need sun, vitamin D. Drink enough water. If you don't drink enough water, they can't flush your system, get all the different impurities out of it, and it aids towards evacuation. So sometimes if you're constipated because you're not drinking enough water, say you got to drink enough water, right? Fresh air is so important. You need to oxygenate your body. Oxygen kills bacteria. So make sure that you have the windows open, a lot of fresh air going through the home. You can't keep your house locked up and have a stale air in your house every single day. You want to get that fresh air circulating through your house, get all the different, especially if you have a lot of different cleaning supplies, and you store all that in your home, and that giving off the different fumes, which is not healthy and good for you. So you need to flush that out of your home, and replace all those different things with more natural plant-based cleaning products, right? And hopefully this information is going to be helpful to you. It has been helpful to myself and my family. And I'm hoping not to lose another friend in 2022. I know that I can't prevent that, but at least, sharing this information might just actually do that. So God bless you. Have a blessed Sabbath, and may his peace be with you and your family in 2022.